Call to order, determined as a quorum. I have Commissioner Wardlaw, Commissioner Vasquez, Commissioner Garcia, Commissioner Flores, and myself. Y'all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Flores, if you don't mind.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, y'all. Item 5, approving or amending minutes. Move. Motion, Commissioner Flores.
Second,
Second, Commissioner Vasquez. Any comments? All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Citizens' comments. Let me look real quick, make sure they didn't leave them up top. Make sure nobody left anything. Oh, only have one, Ms. Martinez.
Good morning. Before I state why I'm here, I'd like to thank the commissioners and the judge for all the work they do, and especially Mr. Wardlaw. He comes from a family of people that serve our community. Thank you, sir. I've never done that in public, and I'm doing it today. And of course, Mr. Vasquez, who is always there when I need a question about the city or the county. I want to thank everybody, and of course the judge and Fernando and Mr. Flores. Thank you for the work that you do. The reason I'm here is because on item number 9, we had asked to use the fairgrounds for the parade, the Fiesta de Amistad Parade, which will be held October 17, 2026. We were wanting to disperse there in the parking lot of the fairgrounds, but when I found out, we were told everything was ready, and apparently it wasn't. That's why this item is on the agenda. So the committee decided to find a different area for the buses to park, the school buses, because we have a lot of participation. And we expect a lot more people this year because there will not be a charge for being in the parade. We were doing it because with that money, we would buy the trophies for the people that won or were awarded after the parade. So this year we have a donor that's going to be supplying us with that. So we will not be using the fairgrounds. I do thank you though for considering it. And like I said, we will have a different solution for that. So that's why I'm here today. And I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. So I'm going to ask a question real quick. Mr. Ayala?
Yes.
Did you still need item 9?
I do not need it.
Okay. Do not need it.
No, sir.
That'll work. Thanks. All right. I'm going to move, if y'all don't mind. I'm going to jump everything else. We have people here from the hospital. If y'all don't mind, we'll go to item 11 and then to item 12. Item 11, discussion possible action to accept a grant. Here we go. A grant awarded to Valverde County and to authorize the distribution of $350,000 to Valverde Regional Medical Center for the purchase of a new ambulance. I would entertain a motion. Second motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Second, Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. We're going to do the other one, 12 too, and then we can come up, people that are here from the hospital and get a picture for both sides. Item 12, discussion possible action to present a check. Motion to approve, Judge. Second. Motion, Commissioner Flores. Second, Commissioner Wardlaw. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. The 350 on item 11, Mr. Hudal, just on that one there. If you'll sit with us before we go, actually give you a check on that one.
Absolutely. Yes,
and then we can go through that process. The 150, that is in bills for payment now. So, that one you're actually gonna be able to get a small check that actually counts, not the big check that, that's just symbolic.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Again, I wanna thank y'all for everything y'all do. You know, both, naturally the court on the 150, without the court, this would not happen.
Yes, sir.
But when this came up without David and without Matt, giving us advice on how to get it done, we knew where we wanted it from. It was just a little bit on how to get it to you. But I want to thank not only the court, but David and Matt, you know, for trying to figure out a way to get it done. And the grant on the 350, the court gave us permission to apply.
Yes, sir.
When we applied for it, there were some questions that they sent back, and me and Matt got to answer those. And then, lo and behold, we got it, it was a real surprise. But I was real grateful to the state for putting this money up.
Yes, sir.
And then allowing us to apply and then us to receive it and be able to hand it to y'all. So y'all have staff here? You have
Yes, sir,
people
we have
here?
some of our-
If you don't mind, would they come up and get a picture with us?
Absolutely. I just want to say on behalf of the hospital and the board and just thank you for the contributions to the court, to the judge. The 150 are going towards our efforts to establish oncology services here locally, which are going to be amazing, something that should have been done a long time ago for our community, but we're going to get it done. The 350 is going to a new ambulance. You know, we cover the entire county, and those ambulances get wear and tear. We've been blessed to have 3 new ones, and after COVID, the 7 that we have were left ragged. Falling apart, breaking down in Uvalde, breaking down, and on the way to San Angelo. So we have 3 new ones. This is going to be the 4th one. We still have 3 other ones that we use as backups, but I just want to say thank you for all the support for the hospital. I think together we can continue to move mountains and get to where we need to be.
Judge, I have something to say. I'm very glad to be a part of the court to get you this ambulance on item 11. As a Delray police officer, worked a very large accident. And I saw for myself, we ran out of ambulances, and I had to load injured people in the back of my patrol unit and transport them myself to the emergency room. So this is a big deal for me. I take it serious. Very glad to be a part of it.
And we were coming in one day from a fire, and I thought, I'm going to measure on 90 how far it is to the hospital, just in case I get asked. And it was 73 miles from the county line on 90 West to the hospital. And that was one of the questions that I forgot to answer. And like 3 days later, it just popped up on an email. And I had the answer versus trying to Google it. But yeah. Either way, if y'all don't mind,
Yes, sir.
y'all bring stuff up. Karen, you want to do just 2 pictures together, or 1 picture apart?
2 pictures is better.
Okay.
Where do you want to start?
Up front here. Y'all come on up. Y'all come on. Here you go. Squeeze in. If y'all want to filter somebody else on this
Some
side
people on
too.
this other side, please.
Yeah, there you go. I was trying to help out Karen before you squeeze.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Commissioner Jenkins.
Hang on. Okay.
Oh, good.
Come up on that side of it a little bit more, and then all of it up, right there.
Well, you don't cover this.
Nobody's facing it. All right. One more.
Got it? Okay, don't leave. We got 150.
You got one.
Yeah.
So nice, right? We got another 150.
Keep them coming, sir.
Put him up.
Can we come back tomorrow? And on this side, down just a hair, right there, it's down. All right, all right. 1, 2, 3, 1 more. Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah, a lot to say, huh?
All right. Item 7, discussion possible action to approve the treasurer's report.
Motion to approve. We have one, right?
Yes. Commissioner Flores, do I have a second? Second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 8, if we can just have a motion to table, they said. A motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. They're gonna bring it back at the next meeting. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries. Item 9, no action needed. Item 10, discussion possible action to use, force count for A808 for the Vega Verde Water Lines project. Motion, Commissioner Flores, second. Second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 11, item 12 are done. Item 13, discussion possible action to reschedule.
Approve, Judge, item number 13.
Okay, so we'll move it to the 30th?
Yes, sir, Judge.
Okay, I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Commissioner Wardlaw. We're doing this because there's some legislative days that the court would like to attend that week. So this will give the court an opportunity to go. Have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Second, Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 14, discussion possible action on IRS fringe benefits and county vehicle usage by county employees. Our first responders, they can take vehicles home, fire department, sheriff's office, emergency management, they can take, vehicles home without this, but anybody else, if we're allowing vehicles to be taken home, from any other department, we really need to make a list. If each department will make a list, give it to Matt, and then we'll figure out what that cost, what the tax is gonna be on that vehicle per day. And really, Matt, it's, to me, it's really insignificant, but at least we'd be compliant.
I'm sorry, Judge.
It's insignificant, what the individual would be charged, but we do need to be in compliance. 65 cents, what does it amount to at the end of the?
Yeah, it's basically $3 per day will be added to taxable income, so they'll be responsible for the tax on that. But we need to, I'm sorry?
Which is around 60 some odd cents.
Depending on that individual's marginal tax rate.
Who will be responsible, Mr. Matt?
The employee.
The employee.
The employee will be responsible. But
Are foremen exempt, or are they covered or not covered on
yeah,
this?
they're defined as emergency vehicles, those foremen that they have, the way it's outfitted, and plus they do emergency road work during
The foreman.
emergencies. The
Because
foreman.
they're exempt, plus they're on call.
Correct.
24/7.
And of course, as you pointed out, the EMS, the police officer vehicles, all of that there's an exemption in the IRS code. But administrative, it is not, and that's, so
I got a $1 million question here.
oh shoot, I
Okay,
guess.
some of these county vehicles, are they supposed to be used to go from home to work? Or can some of those vehicles be used for personal
Well,
trips? I mean, as to grocery stores, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
It-
I've seen here and there, but
yeah, and that shouldn't be happening. It does say in the policy that if they are allowed to take home vehicles, that it should not be used for personal use. Nobody in the family should be allowed to use that vehicle. I should probably not have anybody in that vehicle for insurance and liability purposes other than the employee. And once again, we need to know that the employee, so we can document it correctly in case we are audited by the IRS for any benefits, so that is properly documented and properly taxed.
I think y'all should shoot out a friendly email to all departments concerning that issue.
We can do that. to reiterate what's in the
Yeah.
policy.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing.
So, if each department will make a list of who they have, and then get it to you, and then we can figure out, the
Mhm.
process for it.
And
Because
it
it's
is-
already part of our policy.
Yeah, it's a part of our policy. It's nothing new. We currently do have a list, and we do have employees that are being taxed on take-home vehicles, but after this recent hailstorm, it looks like we need to update that list.
Okay. All right, y'all okay with that, providing this, and we move on? All right. 15, discussion of possible action regarding county tax incentives or tax abatements for data centers. We have had, over, I guess, the last year and a half, almost 2 years, calls about people that, or phone calls from people that, that there's a data center coming in. I guess in the last 3 months, there's been a piece of property that is sold, or they've said, people have called and said that it has sold. When I look at the county clerk's office, that property is not transferred ownership. Not at the appraisal district, but actually at the county clerk's office where they filed the deed. If it has sold, that property is not transferred ownership. But, we have gotten just, a ton of phone calls. They want us to do a moratorium, that the county should do a moratorium, the county should ban them, I think we would open ourselves up to a lawsuit with something that we don't have the power to go do. The court does have, some teeth in this as to where, we could, give them tax abatements or incentives. The comments that I've made to these people was that, I didn't believe the court would actually go down that road, but it was just, my opinion. This is an opportunity to take that step, but at this time, the court would not consider giving tax incentives or abatements to data centers. There's a host of reasons or concerns with the data center. I think Commissioner Wardlaw, I think you spoke the last couple of weeks that you've actually been reading more, and there's a lot of concerns. Commissioner Garcia, I think you actually went to a seminar and came back really, really concerned also. But I put this item on the agenda because we were sitting 2 weeks ago with a group of people, and they want to do a moratorium. I said I personally would not put it on. I'm not going to be like Hill County where we get sued for $100 million because we're trying to do something that we can't do. But the incentive and abatement, we could take action on that to take a vote. But at this time, the court would not give incentives or abatements for data centers. So I'll open it up to concerns or even to a motion.
I've got a question here. Data center would only be allowed to be built outside city limits or inside city limits?
We have no data center as of right now coming to us wanting to be built inside the city limits or outside the city limits. Just to be perfectly clear. We don't have anybody. My concern is that I'd made a comment before that I didn't believe this court, even the court that would come in, if all of us got beat in January and that court would come in, I just don't see the makeup of the court and the makeup of the courts in the past that would give incentives or abatements, tax abatements to a data center. That is the stick that we do have and we can use. But other than that, we have 2 areas where there is zoning. But again, today, there's nothing, there's nobody coming to us and saying, I would like to purchase land and I'm coming to y'all for a data center.
So this item, Judge, would be either the yes or no?
This item would be to make a motion that the Valverde County would not give tax incentives
I'll make a motion, Judge, on item number 15, that we will not give any tax incentives or abatements for data centers in the county.
I'll second that, but I have some information to share with the court to show that there is a concern. I've had people come in and contacting me that they're worried about data centers coming. Some people are saying that we're not under threat from data centers, but I don't know that Valverde County citizens are aware that when the transmission line that was proposed to come through chose Route 4, and I believe, David, Mr. Martinez, you might have heard the same information from the hearing, And it was that while we're there, we're gonna go ahead and put in fiber optic down that transmission line that crosses Val Verde County. So yes, that is inviting and trying to set up the situation so that a data center can be put in along the route of the transmission line. That's what the fiber optic cable is for. They have to have that there on site. So if they just built the transmission line, San Antonio to Fort Stockton, no fiber optic, they would have to go back and go through all this work to get it done. But if they got the transmission line put in, they would be able to do a data center easily next to it. So let y'all know, just wanted the county to know that every county is under threat from it, or they want it in every place they can. And I seconded the motion, Judge.
Yes, I'll make a comment to that. I mean, it's obvious that we can't stop them. I mean, they're building them here and there and everywhere. So, we'll deal with it when it comes to the attention of the court, if it does happen here in Val Verde County.
The one in Hill County, property was worth, $7,000 in the 1 year, and then the next year was worth $8,000 an acre. They went in and offered $100,000 an acre. So the 800 acres sold for, or they have 4 families that they've offered $80 million to. So, you know, and part of the conversation I had 2 weeks ago, I don't want to get in the way of an individual selling their land. I really don't. But as an elected official, you need to try to take care of everybody else around them also. You know, one of the individuals in the meeting said, well, I can begrudge them or whatever, and that's, well, I can't. You know, you have farmland, or not really farmland, you have ranch land that you're having a hard time ranching. Now they're trying to build a vehicle barrier across it and cut your ranch in half. That's not what this states. This right here, what we can do today is to put out a statement to our constituents that we would not give them a tax incentive or a tax abatement. And that's what this is about. All right.
Are we going to adopt this like as a policy, or is this just a statement?
This right now is a motion of Commissioner's Court.
Okay. Okay, so it's not the county policy that,
It is.
It would result in
It
an
is.
order.
Mhm.
It would
Yeah, it
result-
would
okay.
come as a county order.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure it had some teeth.
No, it's a Commissioner's Court order. It'll have its own little number and,
It can be undone, but you gotta.
yeah, don't undo it yet.
Well, no, but
I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 16, discussion possible action on
Make a
allowing.
motion to approve, Judge, item number 16.
I'll second that, but is there anything, what is this, Commissioner Vasquez? How's
It's
this
gonna
work?
be a mini health fair that's, inviting all, council belong, just, nonprofit, agencies that want to participate for the county, for the wellness of the community. All entities will be nonprofit.
Second, Judge.
Okay, I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 17, discussion possible action to approve installation of 6, but now it says 5 LED streetlights, including necessary hardware and infrastructure, and to authorize county judge to execute.
Judge, I'll make a motion on this particular item. I'm removing two lights from this list. I will make a motion to approve only light number 3, light number 4, and number 5. The 2 items that I'm removing is the one light, in front of Finnegan Road, and the other one across the Dollar General store.
So your motion would be to approve which ones?
Just, light 2727, light 2917, and light 109 on Owens Road.
Okay. All right. Do I have a second? All right, no second, motion fails. Move on to item 18. Discussion possible action regarding the proposed Senegas Road new street lighting project This item will review past Commissioners Court voting history and provide a formal status update to Precinct 4 constituents. The discussion will address ongoing community safety concerns and inquiries regarding the previous opposition from the 5-member Commissioners Court to the installation of new lighting along Senegas Road with specific emphasis on this safety hazard surrounding the Duck Pond area.
As I've stated in the past, these lights, they came with a letter of support from the school district, from Border Patrol, from the industrial park, and from the people from Cienegas and Chaparral area and Vega Verde area. And these areas are a safety concern. They're dark at night. They're curved there from Owens Drive to the Duck Pond. And that's all I can state.
Okay. Any other comments? No, we'll move on. No other comments? No action taken on item 18. Item 19, discussion possible action approving hotel.
Make a motion to approve, Judge, item number 19.
Second.
Commissioner Vasquez gave the motion. Commissioner Flores, the second. This is all paid out of your grant? This is all paid out of your grant?
Yes, sir, Judge. We actually had a PO approved prior to the Commissioners Court adopting this change of $150.
We're good.
If it
So,
was approved, but it is over the limit, and they were advised.
so we wanted to come back and address it with the court and get your,
Okay.
You're
We have a
input on
motion,
that.
Commissioner Vasquez, second, Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Thank you.
thank you, Judge.
Have a great day. Item 20, discussion possible
Motion
action.
to accept.
Motion, Commissioner Flores.
Second that, Judge.
Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 21, discussion possible action.
Motion to accept it.
A motion, Commissioner Flores. Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 22, discussion possible action, donation. Commissioner Vasquez gave a motion, second Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 23, discussion possible action.
Motion to approve, Judge, item number 23.
What happened there? I mean, that truck, never heard anything on it.
It got
Accident, burn?
No, it got beat up by hail.
Hail damage.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, all hail.
Y'all didn't get it right?
All hail. Motion, who seconded? You, who seconded?
I don't even know. I don't know.
A motion, Commissioner Vasquez, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second, Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. I didn't realize you were the one gonna be here. If not, we'd have brought you up and started asking you questions. But don't do that. Item 24, discussion possible action regarding updates to election audit, from August 12th, 2024. Ms. Garcia. How's everything going?
Good morning. Good. Good. We're doing good. On the election audit, they had asked us for a policy manual, so we adopted that November 25th in court. And then, we have manually created precincts for the streets that were off, that we kept going back and forth, that switching them around, because finally we went out to the street and fixed it because the streets were not all on the even or all on the odd, they were mixed up. And the statements of residence, we enter them as soon as we receive them from the county clerk's office. And then with the duplicates, I went in and ran a official list of registered voters, and then I switched them up to birthdays so we could find similar birthdays with similar names, and we went ahead and fixed those. So that's what we've done, and we haven't gotten results. Should get some results from the audit, hoping by the end of this month.
Okay. So, as soon as you get them, put an item on the court and bring it back to see if there are deficiencies. If there is, what action are we gonna take to correct them?
Right.
Okay.
We'll do that.
There was I guess one guy, his date of birth or whatever, we had an email.
Uh-huh.
We take care of that?
We're working on it. We just had some training this week on how to get in there and fix everything.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, but we'll be able to fix that individual?
Yes.
All right.
So the audit you're gonna hear back from,
Should-
from the state,
Yes.
did they come down
They
Are
came
they coming
down and they researched whatever they needed to research, and they took pictures and everything, and they gave us this little booklet of whatever they found between the two offices, and probably do the same thing. I don't think they'll come down. They'll probably just call us and let us know what the results are.
They do field checks and they go to the streets and check physically.
Mhm.
They were there.
Oh,
On the street.
them, I don't know if they went out to the streets. They just checked what we had online against what we had in the files.
They actually went out to go
We
make sure
went
that the name corresponded to the address and the address, was correct. That way we wouldn't have people, even in the same household that,
Very familiar with it.
so, yeah, they went out to go physically look at the house.
Yes, sir.
So there was an article in the Texas Tribune and all over the place that the state had come in and taken
That
over.
was just something
So, could you
old.
explain that? Because I got a lot of questions,
Uh-huh.
and I don't think I'm qualified to answer, but I'm gonna let you answer.
That was something old because they called, March, I think more or less is when.
Discussed it, Commissioner Morales, the meeting that you weren't here.
Oh,
We
okay,
discussed it here.
okay.
Okay, I think they called out like sometime in March, and we answered their questions, and it was the same questions, what had we done to correct and all that, but, I mean, it was an old
Okay, so
article or person that wasn't up to date with her information.
Okay. So I just wanted the public to know
Mhm.
that that's not true.
It's not true.
The elections were never seized. I haven't even seen an inspector at our election. No. I don't know what they're talking about in the inspector.
Are we expecting election inspectors for November?
Probably.
Answer to that would be yes. I'm sure that we'll be scrutinized and we'll be prodded and poked, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm,
It'll just make us get better.
yes.
Are we good?
I'm good.
Okay. As soon as we get the report, please bring it back.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 25, discuss and possible action on the revision of plat, replat, modifying setback lines and creating lots 1A, 1B, 1C, Block 16, Valverde Park Number 2, out of Block 1, Block 16, Valverde Park Number 2, out of Lot 1, Block 16, Valverde Park Number 2, as previously recorded, Volume 2, page 68, Valverde County Map of Records. Okay, all that for what?
Good morning, Judge, and good morning, Commissioners. This proposal is presented by Amistad Consulting Services and the owner is Samuel Velasquez. There's 3 existing mobile homes on the property right now. The way it's sitting right now, it complies with all the setbacks that they have for the subdivision, which is 50 feet from will be West Drive.
So Mr. Sampson complies with everything now?
Right now, yes. I don't know if the intention to divide this is to have separate meters or just to be able to sell it, but we have 3 structures right now. So the only thing on this one, they're asking for a variance for the setback to be 17 feet from Texas Drive, not a typical 25.
But can we mandate setbacks?
Not in this area, Judge.
Okay.
But they're asking for it to be recorded the way it is right now.
That way they don't run into trouble, but we don't have the authority to mandate the setback.
Correct.
I'll make a motion, Judge, to approve item number 25.
Second. Don't leave. On the motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second, Commissioner Flores. In doing that, though, when we mandate that they have 3 different meters, since they're gonna do 3 different lots?
Now they can have 3 different meters.
That's what I'm saying, but wouldn't that be could we make that part of the motion? Because now they have 3 lots, it only makes sense if they have 3 meters.
Correct.
I'll make a part of my motion, Judge.
Second accepts.
They have 3 meters.
All right, that'll work. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 26, discussion possible action on.
Motion to
preliminary
approve.
Do what?
Motion to approve.
Okay.
I'll second that, Judge.
Motion, Commissioner Garcia, second, Commissioner Vasquez.
This one?
This consists on subdividing an existing 1.664 acre tract. There's a house sitting on the proposed lot number 1.
There's a 50 feet wide access and utility easement, which is a private road, Buena Vista Circle. It is recorded on volume 998, page 849. There's no intention on this one just to annex to the city. They're gonna keep it in the county. So this will be a county subdivision.
They're making 3 lots out of 1 acre?
Correct, 1.6 acres.
And the other 2 lots that doesn't have a home, they comply with the square footage?
Correct, Commissioner, and they're gonna be facing Agarita Drive. There's only one property facing Buena Vista Circle, which is a private road, but it's recorded on the county clerk.
And that's how the other one's gonna get to it?
Correct.
Okay. So I have a motion, Commissioner, any other questions? I'm sorry.
So the city limit,
It's Agarita.
The city limit is the north right away of Agarita Road.
That's just weird.
It's right by the water towers.
yeah, Judge, they're facing the city street, but not paying city taxes. They're not part of the city limit. Most places, they move the city limit to the backyard right there, right?
And one of the comments from the city planning, it was asking if they're gonna be annexing to the city, and said no, so it's gonna be county.
Does the city,
They have that right.
Correct.
city have any problem with this? I mean,
They
being-
still need to be presented to them for their approval.
But they comply with everything
Yes,
that we have.
correct, Judge.
I have a motion, Commissioner Garcia, second Commissioner Vasquez. Are we okay? All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 27, discussion possible action approving HR
Motion
Murphy
to
report.
award tender.
Second, Judge.
Okay. I have a motion, Commissioner
Okay, Judge.
Flores.
The auditor had a concern over item 8, or letter 8,
Letter A.
where the salary would be coming from.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Letter A.
I didn't see it.
Yes, sir,
Temporary?
for the sports
And
complex.
Judge, we had discussed it, it's coming out of the,
Yeah, it's coming out of the property that we bought. Yeah, the tax note.
It's coming out of there.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Are we good?
We're good.
And I'm sorry, but yeah, it was coming out of the tax note. Okay,
We're good.
we good? I have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second Commissioner Vasquez, and
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, just, okay. Sorry. I'm thinking about that item.
don't pull an Owens.
Tax note.
We only have one person up here that forgets.
No, my mind's still pretty good.
He's been saving that one. That's too cool. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Motion to deny, motion to deny. No, I'm sorry. Item 28, discussion possible action on
motion to approve, Judge, item number 28.
Second.
I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Discussion possible action.
Motion approved, Judge.
A motion, Commissioner Flores, second Commissioner Vasquez. On this one here, I got an email, I guess, from the state to make sure that we did this. Will you be the one reporting it to the state what the fees are?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I believe in the past it was, the county clerk that was filing it, if I'm not mistaken, but I will check.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
And it usually doesn't pop up on my emails, but it popped up on my email, so there's a little deal on my board that we need to get done, so I'm glad that you put it on. We'll just make sure that it gets
Okay.
uploaded to the state.
Okay.
All right. Motion, Commissioner Flores and Commissioner Vasquez, all those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 30, discussion possible action to award a contract for a booster pump system to the highest scored, proposal in response to request for, proposals RFPs number 26-97.
Motion to approve, Judge, item number 30.
Motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Second. Second, Commissioner Wardlaw.
Judge.
There was, 380 some odd thousand, right, is what the bid was?
387.
Okay. And we had
386.
355 set aside.
Yes.
So we have a motion to award, for the booster pump. There's some money that we're gonna be missing. but we haven't got down to the tail end of it yet. But during the process of visiting with Mr. Alvin Stock Company, we had a concern about power. This one, we don't need three-phase, we will need, it's single-phase. I just want to make sure that before we come back to the court and ask for more money, let's award it, but before we come back and ask for more money, that we actually know exactly how much more money we're going to need. That way we're just not trying to piecemeal it. But you will need to put an item on the agenda. We can give it to him, but you're going to have to come back, put an item on the agenda later on to come,
For the money.
more money. Okay. Sorry it's taken so long. But I will tell you that, this court and the previous court made a promise that it would get done. It's just taking a long time. All right, this is probably the third time? Right?
Yes.
3 times it has gone out for bid. We're closer to we're closer to the funds that we have. It's still above what we have, but, we'll get it done. Okay. So I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 31, discussion possible action.
Motion approved, Judge, item number 31.
Did we get,
It was non-responsive. We didn't receive
we don't,
any
no action needs to be
proposals.
taken. No action needs to be taken on this one, Commissioner, if you're okay with that.
Yes, sir, Judge.
Are we gonna wanna go out
Well,
again?
my question before when I say no action, we can take action on it, we just need to figure out which action we're gonna take. Since we went out for bid, we didn't get any bids. We have to go out for bid one more time, right?
Yes.
And then if nothing happens then we can begin to call people and get bids, right? So I guess the action we would need to take now is to go out for rebid.
Correct.
Right.
You haven't been calling? No?
I'll make a motion,
To go out
Judge,
for
on
bid.
item number 30.
To go back out for bid.
Go out for rebid. Yes.
A motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Wardlaw. One of the calculations, on the gallons per minute, I had Melissa reach out to, one of the individuals that had already done work for us. So we have a gallons per minute. We can go above that, but we have a gallons per minute as to what the sprinkler system would use. Give us a better idea to gauge it. Maybe that'll help get some bids in. That way they're not building us a big hole. All right. I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 32, discussion possible action, discussion.
Motion to approve, Judge.
I have a motion, Commissioner Flores. Do I have a second?
Second, Judge.
Second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 33, discussion possible action approval to declare the following whatever.
Motion approved, Judge, item number 30.
Second.
A motion, Commissioner Vasquez, Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 34, amazing job, Melissa, amazing.
Motion approved, Judge, item number 34.
I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Do I have a
Second.
Second, Commissioner Flores.
Yes, Commissioner.
All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries. I'm gonna go back to item 34. Can I go back to item 34 without getting too much trouble?
It depends on what you're gonna want to do there.
Well, it's on bills for payments.
No, but if you're gonna try to undo something, we have to rescind it. So we just.
I just wanted to have a conversation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not trying to undo it. Bills for payment, we are going to, next meeting, attorneys and enterprise. So bills for payment, when y'all go to look at the next bills for payment, we will hit, attorneys other. We're coming in, we're gonna need more money. And then also enterprise, it looks like we're gonna come in and, we're gonna need some more money for that. So we will, the next time y'all go to look for bills for payment, those 2 items are gonna be in there, and if y'all have questions on them, we'll try to answer. Okay, and that was it? All right.
Good job, Judge.
I didn't get that bad in trouble. Item 35, discussion possible action to approve the auditor's report.
Motion to approve.
Second, Judge.
Yes, Judge, on those, there's, of course, the quarterly payroll audit, which is always a good read, and the district minor CD, that's an annual audit. If you want to read that, that's a good read as too.
Okay, I have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 36, discussion possible action on following certification of revenue.
Motion to approve, Judge, item number 36.
And,
Yes, sir, Judge.
real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and read those because they're important.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Texas Association of Counties, it's an auto claim, for $1,289.08. Bottom line is hail. And the other one that is really, really important, San Felipe Del Rio Consolidated Independent School District, a check for $1,227,531.40. This is a check, for the sports complex, the parking lot, over at the Bob Chavita Park. So this is, they're providing the land and providing the materials. They're providing the land for the whole complex and providing the material for the parking lot.
They're paying for the parking lot.
They're paying for the materials for the parking lot.
That's it.
That's it. Well, it's $1,227,000.
A lot of material.
It is. Amazing job, Commissioner. Unbelievable. I just wanted to stop and make sure that, it gets mentioned. Now there's more work for y'all. Thank y'all. But either way, motion, you gave the motion?
Yes, sir, Judge.
A motion, Commissioner Vasquez, who gave the second?
I'll second.
Second, Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. I didn't see anybody to judge us.
I did not.
Okay. No action needed. Item 38, closed session consultation pursuant to Texas Government Code A551.071(2), attorney-client privilege.
Are you gonna do the addendum?
Okay, no, we can. I'm sorry.
All
Thank you,
right,
sir.
we're here to take care of you.
All right, discussion possible action on border wall and vehicle barrier. Thank you. We were at a meeting this past week, Commissioner Garcia, and a group of individuals, out at Comstock. Commissioner Garcia, Sheriff, and myself attended. And from the lake west or northwest, through Big Bend, they're calling for a vehicle barrier. I don't understand why they would want a vehicle barrier out there in areas where we have canyons that you can't even get across. They're talking about spending $30 million, on a bridge somewhere on, I guess, right before the Big Bend area. And then it just absolutely makes no sense at all. We had sent a letter, we put an item on the agenda, we sent a letter with, I believe it was 13 county judges along the border through the Texas Border Coalition, that they put it together. We sent a letter to them, basically we wanted to be a part of it, of the discussion. I did not get any response to that. So, David, we need to do something else. They're crossing, the fence will be crossing county roads, and we've already had this discussion. They'll be crossing county roads. We have Salem Point, Amistad Acres, and Box Canyon that are on the other side of this fence. We have ranchers, and I know we probably can't do a whole lot about this, but we do have ranchers, our constituents, that will have their pins on one side and the water on the other side. So, I mean, it's a concern. We're dealing with screwworms, and hell, they don't know what side of the fence they're on. But if we're having to doctor and take care of livestock, and I'm having to move them and trying to get them through a gap already that they're not familiar with in order to get them to pins, in order to be able to work them, it just don't seem logical. But on the county side, there has to be something that we can do to explain to the federal government that it doesn't work for us. Whether it be our roads, whether it be our easements, whether it be weight limits on the roads. I mean, they start hauling this much equipment out there and this many people out there, they're going to tear up our roads. Yes, sir. But, so I I put this item on the agenda. I mean, we need to do something. I don't know what that something's gonna be. I know that you had set up a meeting with, Ted Cruz's office.
Right.
But they couldn't come down yesterday, so he's gonna try to set something up again. Reached out to Cornyn's office. I mean, it just seems like our hands are tied behind our back and they're forcing us to do this, you know?
Right.
And it don't make sense. The landowners have no say in this. When they put up when the border wall or the 40-foot wall or whatever, the Trump wall went up, alongside where the bridge is at, they bought all that property, right? Gave damn good money for it. Now they're wanting to buy a strip of land and it doesn't make sense, right? And I'm not saying that these landowners would sell. I mean, all these ranches that they're fixing to go through, they're all legacy ranches. This stuff's been handed down from family to family, and I mean, they've had to work hard to be able to keep them. And it just does not make sense that they would not have input, or us. I mean, as a county, and every county along, along this fence, when they did the fence, Abbott, and then the wall, between the lake and back towards the city, they asked those landowners, do you want to sell? Do you want to give us permission? This is not happening.
Right.
And to go spend $30 million on a bridge and $100 and some odd million on a vehicle barrier, 5-foot tall fence.
What kind of bridge is this, Judge? Is it gonna cross Seminole Canyon or something?
That's what they're talking about.
It's gonna cross Seminole Canyon, I believe, so that the Border Patrol can be on the down river side and cross on a bridge to the up river side without having to go to Highway 90. It's a Border Patrol only bridge.
30 million.
A lot of ranches are gonna lose thousands of acres, but what are the people being told that live along the lake that are gonna be on the wrong side of the fence?
They're not being told anything.
Anything.
They're just being left in the dark.
On the wrong side of the fence.
And since, like Amistad Acres and Salem and Box Canyon, since the fence is not going on their property, what I got out of that meeting was they weren't even informed.
Right.
The people that were informed that there's gonna be a fence are the people where the fence is going on their property. Not that they have a choice, but that the fence is going on their property.
Basically, the way it's going is going to erase some communities that exist right now in Valverde County.
It's gonna put them on the wrong side of the fence, that's for sure. I just don't know, David. There has to be something we can do.
With Commissioner Garcia as these meetings, because obviously, we need to get the ear of Washington DC. So obviously our senators are the best option for that to happen.
Well, Javier Salinas was scheduled to come yesterday to meet with the judge and the sheriff and he was trapped by the flooding. He couldn't get past Avenel. So we're gonna try to schedule another visit.
We're happy to attend, if you want us to attend as well.
We'll add you to the.
But can we aggravate like now? Could we aggravate them now? I mean, or do you want to wait before we aggravate, or?
I think let's get better informed, because maybe at this point, and I know it shouldn't be a matter of their having to react. They should have taken some actions, at least by giving notice to the county when county property is involved, i.e. the roads. And certainly you would have hoped that they would have done the same with the citizens that are going to be impacted by the placement of this wall. But apparently that has not happened. I don't know what action we could take today,
we can have
other than pass a resolution or send a letter again, basically pointing out these specific concerns.
So could we get a motion to put together a letter for our attorney to send a letter stating, to point some of the things that are wrong with this?
I think it would probably be more impactful, Judge, if both of us signed that letter.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to that effect.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Y'all gonna work on it at the office, or is the judge gonna work on it?
No, we'll work on it.
And there's
in conjunction with the judge.
One thing that they're saying, Mr. Martinez, that a lot of the citizens are upset about, and the people in Washington need to read this, is why do we need a vehicle barrier at the top of a 350-foot bluff facing the water? It's completely unnecessary.
Yeah, there's no starting point. I mean, why do you need a vehicle barrier where there's no vehicle traffic?
Right. And for any citizens who want to know what we're talking
Never will
about,
be. Yeah.
there is a state park, there is public access to go down here and look at what we're talking about. This is not all on private property. Anybody in the county, anybody in Texas can visit Valverde County and go to Seminole State Park, and you can walk on the walking trail and walk right up to look at what we're discussing. The public has access to this one. They don't have access to the transmission line properties that it's going across private property. In this one, anybody can go to the Rio Grande and look at exactly what we're discussing.
And it's not just a vehicle barrier, it's an access road and lights. Yeah.
And I don't think, like the commissioners touched on it, you did too. I don't think the people in Washington have come down here to see what they're building. You know what I mean? You have a company, the company that's gonna build it, pushing this because they're the ones building it. You know what I mean? And they tend to make a lot of money off of this. But I don't think the people that made the decisions to build something you can touch versus a virtual wall actually know where this thing's being built.
Right.
So, Commissioner Garcia make a motion for us to send a letter. Do I have a second?
Second.
Commissioner Wardlaw, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? The last time I put together a letter and sent it to David, the only thing he left on it was the address or the date and my name. He didn't like everything else I said.
The greeting and the signature.
Yeah, I put the date and my name. And I go, mine was 2 sentences. Yeah. I guess they would have got my point quicker, but it wasn't as polite. I did read B, we'll read C. 551.072 regarding the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property and possible action open session thereafter. D, 551.073 regarding the negotiated contract, lease, or value of real property and possible action open session thereafter. E, 551.076 regarding security devices, security audits, and/or security personnel. If y'all will give us the room, take a little break, and then we'll come back in the executive session, and then we'll come out. This court. Lights on. 11:18. There was no items that we tabled and we have to go back to. Item 39, commissioners' comments. Commissioners' comments. None. Item 40, county judges' comments. For the last 3 days, 2 or 3 days, we've had a lot of reports about excessive flooding, that it was coming. On TikTok and then on I think Real Deal Real sent the deal also that somebody had posted 10 to 12 inches or whatever. Those rainfall numbers are cumulative, and it's over a period of 4 or 5 days or 4 days. We did have a lot of rainfall, and I think we've probably all seen the videos up around Pandale, Devil's River, how it's running. We have had the state that have called. I appreciate NIMKID texting. Our state representative text, make sure that we were okay. But in our constituents, our people here in Valverde County were really concerned because of these videos. One of the main things that we need to understand, and we live here, is that we've got a lake that has hardly any, I think 16, 19% of capacity. So all that water and all those videos that we're seeing run into this lake. So that it's not going to run downstream. And I don't see the state of or the federal government opening up the gates to release as much water as coming in, especially with our lake being that low. So that's one. We've been having conversations with members of the court. In case something happens, do you need something? Don't forget to call us. As soon as I hear something, I'll call y'all back. All of them are prepared in case we get a flooding event. Don't see that happening, but we're prepared. We were on the phone, I was on the phone with the mayor on Monday, and on the phone with the sheriff, Amanda from the city and Roland from the county, several days this week already, several phone calls. We do have what I call the little rubber boats in town, people that are in town that are staged here in case something goes wrong. We appreciate that. We just don't see that fixing to happen here. Are we prepared? We're prepared, all right? But the flooding on the rivers that we've seen in other places, what Uvalde just went through, our prayers go out to them.
We're not seeing that here in Valverde County. And if it is towards the north, where we have some of these streams that are swollen, they're going into the lake. It's not coming down. We did have a phone call yesterday, that if we were going to issue out sandbags, to individuals. I spoke with that individual, and I think she hung up on me. Answer's no. Now, if there was major flooding that was going to happen, then, we would make sure that it served a public purpose. And if necessary, we would be out putting up sandbags or sand barges or something. But, you know, the one individual was a little bit upset with me, and I think she hung up on me. But that's not our job if you know, for that one person, if she has water coming in. Now, if she has an issue and needs to be rescued, call 911, call me, call the sheriff. We'll go get you. But I don't see, we're gonna have some rain, and right now I looked out, the rain that we're supposed to have evidently didn't happen. We're supposed to get some rain later on this afternoon. Early morning again, it'll blow up again, supposedly. We've had the weather channel in town, we've had all this. I just don't see it happening here. And God forbid if it does, we're in constant communication with our state rep. He's been calling. Nim Kid from Emergency Management from the state has been calling. TDEM has people here. They've been calling, checking on us. Fernando from TDEM has been checking on us. Van has been checking on us. And we've been having phone calls amongst ourselves in case something goes wrong, and just pretty much checking on each other. Look, your low water crossings, how you doing? With sheriff's been reached out. Yesterday we had a van in Uvalde with veterans. You know, he reached out to the sheriff up there. We'll take this road, and they come on around. And, you know, about an hour and a half, they were in Del Rio. You know, so again, we are in constant communication. What has been put out, the amount of rain, we might have it over a period of 4 days. It's not going to happen all at once. All right. But our community needs to feel safe and comfortable that your elected officials are in communications with not only with each other, but also with the state and emergency management group out of the state of Texas. All right. And that's all I had. It's a bit long-winded, but I think it was necessary so these people feel like that. You know, we're just not, I think she said I was sitting on my hands or something, but we're not. Either way, item 41, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, Judge.
Motion, Commissioner Vasquez, do I have a second?
Second.
Commissioner Wardlaw, all those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? We are adjourned. Thank y'all so much.